Hi, my name's Linda and I work for Caring Dads in Leeds, and I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about some alternative strategies for helping you to manage your children's behaviour. Obviously in this particular time, you might be cooped up at home with them, they might be a little bit stressed and out of sorts with all that's going on, so these might be useful things to think about. So let's use the example of a child that's refusing to complete their homework and some ideas about how you might manage that without going to straight away to shouting or punishments or threats and that sort of thing that we know don't really help the situation. So the first thing is to think about, can you change your demands? So in the homework example, could you change the demand that this child does all of their homework tonight and agree that they do part of it maybe? So just think about whether what you're asking is reasonable, or if you could get some buy-in from the child by changing that a little bit. Okay. The second thing is trying to arrange the situation so that this argument doesn't come up. So if this is an argument you have a lot of the time, thinking, are you always leaving it to last thing? Could you try and get them to do the homework a bit earlier? Could you talk to them outside this argument about homework in general and agree when it's going to be done and how you can remind them if it's not. So that's the second thing really. Try and arrange the situation, try and learn from the fact that it keeps happening to avoid that situation and to do something differently. Okay, the third strategy is to focus on positives, so to encourage and support, offer to do some homework with them, help them, lots of praise if they sit concentrating for a little bit, all of that sort of stuff. Show them that you're interested in what they're learning, will help them, will model well for them. The fourth thing is to let natural consequences deal with the situation, and in this instance that would be letting school deal with it, letting teachers deal with it. Obviously you want to support your child's learning, but it might be that the school has got more influence over this. It could be natural consequences or outside authorities in this case, so things that happen that will teach them a lesson in that sense quite naturally. And the last one, and possibly the most important one, is to think about the underlying needs of the child. So is something specific going on for them? Are they particularly tired? Is there stress at school? Is there something upset about? So make sure that before jumping into those sorts of responses, you've actually listened to them and worked out if there's something else going on. What, do they normally do the homework? And if that's the case and they're not doing now, what's different and what's going on for them? Okay, so just a few suggestions there to try and manage children's behaviour in a more positive way. All right, thanks.